Thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so. The Fulani terrorist, Nigerian President Buhari impostor, cries out of Niger Republic. He cries out as Niger Republic citizens disgraced him, and they told him that he cannot bring terrorism into their country and they cannot be deceived like Nigerians. And they said that he must free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because if he does not do that, it's going to create bad impression in Niger Republic and embolden Niger Republic leaders to also replicate what Buhari impostor is doing in Nigeria to Niger Republic. You know, the non-Fulani citizens of Niger Republic had to deface a highway named after Buhari impostor in Niger Republic, capital Niamey, less than 1 month after it was constructed, even with Nigerians' money. The non-Fulani Niger citizens who were behind the destruction called Buhari impostor unprintable names and described him as a criminal and a jihadist terrorist. They know him. They know what he can do. They know the kind of influence he can bring into Niger Republic, because he has turned Fulani Janjaweed in Niger Republic into terrorists in Nigeria. All the Fulani terrorist bandits from Niger Republic, they don't do what they do in Nigeria, in Niger Republic. Even to the non-Fulani citizens, they don't do that to them. It is only in Nigeria that Buhari has emboldened and encouraged them, and the non-Fulani citizens of Niger Republic had to protest. They had to fight back because they don't want the Fulani terrorists who are Niger citizens to import terrorism into their nation. They don't want it. They know the influence of Buhari impostor to their nation, where terrorists are being honored, they walk freely, and freedom fighters are being caged in solitary confinement only because they are Biafrans. You know, the criminal DSS Director General Yusuf Bichi, a Fulani terrorist from Chad, knocks human rights organizations in Nigeria, claiming that those conversing for human rights are just discouraging the Fulani-controlled security agencies. The useless Fulani terrorist bandits, criminal DSS DG Yusuf Bichi, said that many Nigerians, especially freedom fighters and those opposing Buhari impostor, are doing a disservice to Nigeria, and that DSS would not allow anyone to exercise their human rights in Nigeria. The illiterate, uncircumcised Fulani terrorist headsman Yusuf Bichi does not even know that human rights are meant to regulate and provide safeguards against police and law enforcement exercise of powers. The one people that are above the law and have human rights are only Fulani terrorists, Boko Haram and Islamic State terrorists, despite being mass murderers. That was why they dropped the charge against the Fulani terrorist bandit negotiator, a terrorist. They dropped the charge against him and set him free. This abuse of power and violation of human rights must stop. Despite rising insecurity and the ravaging Fulani terrorist attacks across Nigeria, the criminal DSS still had the audacity to boast that they would not allow anyone to mess up with Nigeria. Beaches said that human rights organizations fighting for the rights of innocent Nigerians and Biafrans are discouraging security agencies just because they are exposing Buhari impostors' extrajudicial killing and genocide agenda in Biafra land using the Nigerian military and police and the criminal DSS. The Sultan of Sokoto and the Christian Association of Nigeria has finally confirmed that the 2023 elections in Nigeria might not hold, and it might lead to the end of the zoo called Nigeria. And the son of Nigeria's former president and the former deputy governor of Sokoto State, Mukhtar Shagari, blamed Tinubu and Buhari impostor. Shagari said that Buhari impostors' cluelessness and stubbornness made him to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and refuse to release him, despite court orders releasing him, while Tinubu thinks he could deceive northern Nigerians with the Muslim ticket, which will eventually destroy the One North agenda that was created by Ahmadu Bello and Tafawa Balewa. The central bank governor, Godwin Emefiele, opens up that Buhari impostor forced the redesign of Naira and the Naira withdrawal limit to cover up the collapse of Naira, the Nigerian currency, and deceive Nigerians that it is about election integrity and to stop voters' fraud or those planning to buy voters during the elections. And gullible Nigerians are buying into it. With the inflation rate hovering over 20% and over 133 million Nigerians in multi-dimensional poverty, Buhari impostor wants to cripple the economy. He has an ulterior motive. He's just using all this to deceive the gullibles. We Biafrans, we are wise. We are wise. Yet Buhari impostor has supporters who justify the killings of innocent Nigerians and Biafrans, saying that Nigerian youths and Biafrans should use elections to protest, knowing that it's a fraudulent Fulani selection process. They know that. IPOB and other Biafran agitators are protesting and asking for a UN-supervised Biafran referendum, and the Fulani Janjaweed and their useless urchins are calling them haters of the government. They went as far as kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya. an extraordinary rendition him to Nigeria and locked him up in a solitary confinement illegally. And their own court set him free, yet they refused to release him. And the useless supporters of Buhari impostor are justifying all these atrocities against Biafrans. But their days are numbered. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video. And bye-bye for now. And God bless Biafra. Ise.